Hello, welcome back to the channel. This message is for Capricorn, all Capricorn placements. Capricorn, in this reading, we're going to do a past, present, future spread. We are going to clarify, and then we're going to get some advice for you at the end. I actually have 5 Capricorn placements, so this is for us. What does Capricorn need to see? Oh, remember, this is a general reading, Capricorn. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your other placements. Okay, what does Capricorn need to see for the past? Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. You could have gotten some communication, possibly around slowing things down, taking things slow. Maybe in a relationship. I see the 2 of Cups on the bottom. It doesn't have to be that, but in relationships in general, maybe this is within yourself, right? Tempering something within yourself to slow down, take your time. Anything else for the past for Capricorn? The Emperor. Okay. I think that you are slowly stepping into your power, like one step at a time, or like one message at a time. I love this. He's standing on this pile of books here. It's like you're gaining knowledge and wisdom slowly by stepping into your power, or you were in the past here. In the present, what do we see for Capricorn? The present moment. Beautiful. The 6 of Cups in the World. Okay, so right now you're ending cycles of the past, which makes complete sense. We are shifting right out of the year of the snake into the year of the fire horse. So more freedom. We are not quite finished though, right? So we're still doing some work in looking at the past right now, maybe past relationships, past family, nostalgia, childhood wounds, possibly. Anything else here? Yeah, you're ending cycles. And moving forward, we have the 6 of Wands, which is about recognition and forward movement, victory, right? And what do we have for the future for Capricorn? I don't really love how that came out, to be honest with you. So I'm going to just keep doing this. All right, for the future, please. Thank you. Queen of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. The Moon and the 2 of Swords. We're going to take it like that. So in the future here, I'm seeing it looks like you're feeling emotionally well. You possibly want to collaborate with other people with the 3 of Pentacles here, or you're finally figuring out that your emotions are what help you collaborate with spirit or with your guides or something. The Moon and the 2 of Swords, there is some sort of, I feel like you're trying to make a decision on some sort of path or some sort of, you're making a mental choice of some kind because you can't see. It's almost like you can't see the outcome. You can't see what's coming, or you can't see that there's a choice coming. A choice in maybe who to collaborate with. I don't know. Let's look and see. On the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands. I love this card so much. It looks like she's being picked up and moved on to another life. You're en route, is what I heard. You're en route. The 8 of Wands is about fast movement. So things are moving quite fast right now, which in the past, it looks like it's very different. So let's start with that. The Page of Swords. Tell me about that. Tell me about this in the past. Okay. A past opportunity, possibly. You got communication about an opportunity. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Maybe. Anything else here? 4. Thank you. 6 of Swords. An opportunity to move forward. Yeah, to move on from something. Or an opportunity to move you forward. You could have accepted like a new position somewhere or something of that nature, new relationship, new whatever. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Okay. The Lovers. Yes. Okay, so you're slowly figuring out, I think your opportunity, the spiritual opportunity that's being offered or was offered to you in the past here was a chance for you to move slow and understand what actually fuels your fire, what makes you feel passionate. There's like something here around you having the choice or the freedom to do this because you were already in your power. Now, this could have been starting a new relationship. You could have jumped into that as well. It doesn't have to be that. The Lovers just represents a choice, really. But moving slow inside of this, right? This is to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Even if you want to move fast, it looks like some sort of new passionate venture. The Emperor. The Four of Cups, it did come out sideways. So in the past, you could have felt some disappointment or I don't even know. It's honestly, when it's like this, it reminds me of no feeling, like a numbness. So you could just be trying to come out of that, really, getting away from the disappointment, feeling like there isn't enough or that spirit is not working with you, but truly there's something here, right? Something that's been hidden. The Magician is on the bottom here with the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Cups peeking out. So it's like you have all the tools you need to provide for yourself what you're looking for, right? Which I think is a full cup, honestly. You're trying to teach yourself how to keep a full cup, keep yourself fulfilled. That's kind of what we're all doing collectively. Not getting rid of, we are letting go of the old version of the masculine that does the opposite of what he says, right? The actions that they take do not align with the intent. So we're all learning how to align our intent with our actions. The intent is the feminine and the actions is the masculine. So we're learning here how to work well with ourselves and others. So we're coming out of this past disappointment here and stepping into your power. Maybe you were recognized here in the past, or you recognized yourself, or you recognized, some of the passion that you have and to drive yourself forward. I do think that there was some sort of confusion in the past, possibly because of heartbreak. And you had to learn the truth about something. Interesting. Tell me the Six of Cups in the present moment for Capricorn. Five of Wands. Okay. So I see the Five of Wands typically as putting things into practice, right? They're playing with their sticks. So right now, if you are looking at past situations, I think that what you're seeing is where games possibly could have been played, where you played with your own self. You know what I mean? Where just like I said, with the intent and the action. Maybe you're just going over, which is literally what's happening here, because we have the world. The world is the ending, right? We're ending major things right now. So what you're doing is going back over the past and remembering where your wisdom is, where we got the wisdom from. Okay, the Devil on the bottom and the Sun is peeking out right here. Okay, so it's like bringing to light how you have done this to your own self, right? How we allow other people to take our power, or we give it away to them just unknowing, because we're doing work in one other area, right? So we just allow people to take over certain things. So this could be coming to light for you. Justice. Oh, yeah. So going over the past, learning where you need to set up healthier boundaries and not let these things happen again. You're gaining the wisdom now. Like you're getting the clarity from the lessons. The World. The Page of Cups, love that. Four of Coins. Okay, so right now, I think you're kind of holding back from offering yourself to love, possibly, right? Anything emotionally attached. There's something here, I think you're just kind of taking time to yourself to figure out what makes you feel excited or passionate, and you really want to move in that direction. If you have in the past here, where it looks like, right, we jump into relationships too quickly, that this could be why you want to take a break here. Yeah, there's something about going back and healing these areas, these boundaries. And then when you heal those boundaries, though, you make different choices, right? You feel fully informed now, and you can make different choices moving forward. And so right now, I think in relationships, maybe you give your power away. And so you're resistant to giving yourself away in this way. Yeah, you're kind of just figuring things out for yourself. What makes you feel passionate? Keeping yourself full. Six of Wands. What's this victory here? Wow. Okay. So I'm going to take this, the Five of Cups. So you have a victory over the past hurt and pain, and forward movement into, wow, I actually heard something totally different. But I'm going to finish this sentence first. So the Five of Cups is, damn it, now it won't let me. Okay, fine. So with the Knight of Wands facing the Five of Cups, what I heard was you have victory over making choices out of lack. You possibly spontaneously would make irrational choices or not very healthy choices in your nervous system based on how you felt about certain situations from the past. Okay. And I don't even know what I was trying to say before. Oh, having victory over this feeling of lack and emptiness, disappointment, this hurt and pain, and then having the drive to move forward with your passions. So I have the Knight of Swords that came out, Queen of Cups, and Knight of Coins also. Yeah, there's something here around balancing how fast or slow it goes. Like there's divine timing that's trying to happen for you. So maybe it's about control. Dude, I just had a freaking conversation about this. That the more control, the less control I have, the happier I am. Seriously. The more I allow things, the more the surrender is there, the happier the things are. But I'm learning that in the present moment, right? In this space, just like you. Queen of Cups in the future. Tell me about the future. King of Coins. Look at that. King of Wands. Wow. We have Death. We're going to talk about these first. So, Queen of Cups. I think what we're focused on mostly in the future, right, is our coins. When are we not, right? Focused on our stability. But with the King of Coins, I also want to talk about how it represents our value, right? How we value ourselves, how we look at our, first of all, monetary value, but our value in every way. For a Capricorn, they are the same. If you are emotionally depleted, then so are your resources, so is your money as a Capricorn, just because that's the consciousness that we carry. We work with our value, and we have to kind of change the view of it as we go through life. Along with Taurus. Taurus actually does the materialism as well, but it's a little different. Anyway, King of Coins talks about that stability. Now, the King of Wands talks about the action, right? We need a balance of both of these things to be able to collaborate in the future with other people. Okay. What's happening right now, or in the future, right? Actually, this is future shit. So you're going to be focused on taking action in an aligned way that's good for yourself and emotionally aligned with you. Okay, this will be in your heart space with the Queen of Cups here. She's connected to her heart and her all full emotions. All the queens are connected to their heart space. When the kings come out, they're more logical. Okay, they're more from the mind. So you're logically thinking about your finances and your career and your worthiness, and then you're logically thinking about, okay, how can I take action and plan my next steps forward? There is a death and rebirth that is happening for you, and I think it's like a karmic cycle that you're balancing out finally, because you finally have this emotional success for yourself where you feel emotionally fulfilled by yourself. It's not a codependent feeling. 3 of Pentacles, which is perfect, because if you are codependent, you can't have a healthy relationship and collaboration with other people, typically, because there's power dynamics, power struggles, right? If you feel complete and whole on your own, then there are no power struggles. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. At least you're not aware of them, because you don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? So the 3 of Pentacles, yeah, working together with other people, coming together, having celebrations, the 3 of Cups. Anything else for 3 of Pentacles? I love that. 3, 3, 3. Holy shit. Holy shit. 3 of Wands. What? I love that. So, yeah, you're going to definitely be coming together with other people. That's kind of what you're manifesting, right? And because you've been manifesting this, you've been having to do the shadow work around community, around relationships, around how to have healthy boundaries. Because you can't work together with other people without them, right? And then we look at this. We have the Empress peeking out, which is the number 3. So 333, 33, threes could be really important to you. The Devil, you even popped out on your own reading. Okay. Tell me about the Moon and the 2 of Swords. You don't see it coming. I think you feel it coming, because I know I do. I think you feel it coming, but you don't know quite what it looks like. You're kind of blinded, which is kind of the point, because Spirit's asking you to let go of control. This is the next phase for Capricorns, is surrender, which is so fucking hard. To the Moon. Tell me about the Moon. 7 of Swords. I think that you think there's going to be like self-sabotage, or there's some trickery that's coming, or something like that. Which, hey, I don't blame you. But you're healing it. You're healing that self-sabotage. You're healing the mind where it leads you down these tricky places of having to, it's like you feel like you have to jump out of something to jump into another thing when this 7 of Swords starts to come into play. That is your nervous system still trying to heal itself. It's because you can't see what's coming. You can't see what's coming. So your nervous system is like freaking out a little bit. So it wants to create a way out of something that's not real yet. Hasn't happened yet. So you're healing that. That's what's coming to light. The Emperor, yeah, you're going to be stepping into your power over this, right? Your ego is going through a massive awakening, I think. Not even like this isn't even like an ego death. This is like, oh shit, I should have been doing this part this whole time. Your masculine's like coming online. 2 of Swords. The Devil, yep. You're overthinking which direction to go. 8 of Cups. 6 of Coins, 6 of Cups. Yeah, because in the past there was not an equal reciprocity. There wasn't equal give and take, and possibly on your end with the Devil being here. I know the Devil is Capricorn, but it still also is addiction, right? Especially when it's showing up in 2 minds about something. I think maybe you run from things, right? Because of the past, equal give and take. We have 6, 6 here, right? yeah, maybe you're in the future, you're like, oh crap, do I walk away from this and step into my power in another way? How do I collaborate with these people, right? There's going to be some question. But I haven't even pulled any advice, but what I heard was you'll know when you get there, right? This is why you're strengthening your boundaries and your intuition. Because you'll spot that shit from a mile away. If there has been a lack of reciprocity or the community scapegoating or, all of that, you'll know how to deal with that or spot that. Because you're in the process of moving. You know this. My priestess is on the bottom. You know this is happening. Okay, any advice for Capricorns? 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, the Magician, the 10 of Wands, wow. 10 of Pentacles. And then the King of Cups. This is crazy. So you have all of the tools that you need to move yourself forward. Okay? If you're feeling like you're in lack, or like you're not enough, or like you don't have enough, and you focus on that and you focus on the pain, you will create more of that for yourself, right? I'm also seeing they're all facing the same direction, which means that there is this forward movement. I think that what you're looking at here in the future feels burdensome, right? But maybe you're looking at it from a different, not the correct perspective. Hold on. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Yeah, okay. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Oh my God. Dude, I'm laughing because it totally resonates with me. Dude, I think you view love as maybe like a burden, or maybe relationships as like a burden. And I think that Spirit is asking you, because of this past pain and hurt and scapegoating and all of that, and Spirit is literally just asking you to surrender to it, surrender to love in all its forms. Because if we focus on this, we just create more of it, right? Getting emotionally stable so your finances can become stable. Don't let yourself carry too much as well, right? We take on a lot. So making sure that your cup is full as you move toward this stability, right? That's what's going to that's what's going to give you stability, is the discipline in making sure that you're cared for. That's something that Capricorns weren't taught, right? We were kind of pushed into work hard, driven, do it, reach the goal, climb the mountain. We weren't like, it's okay to take a break and have a snack and eat your food. And you know what I mean? It was never like that. It was like work until you die. So what we're learning is a whole new way. And it's nurture the self, then take action. Nurture the self, then take action. And back and forth, balanced the whole time. Otherwise, we reach this burnout. And then we end up losing the things, right? Then nothing is balanced anymore. All right, Capricorn. I hope that reading helped you. If it did, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on that I'm going to put all in the description box below. I am hosting a retreat, a Healing for the Healers retreat in March. I am also doing a Sacred Shadow webinar. If you need help integrating the shadow space, which Capricorns never do. So come to the retreat. You need that one more. Also, my school community is down there if you want to join that, just to get together with like-minded individuals, brainstorm, whatever. Just a bunch of people you don't have to translate your soul to. If that interests you, please go down there and look. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, I will see you guys in the next round of readings. I love you so much. Bye.